Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and pool fans from around the world to America's oldest city. It's St. Augustine, Florida, and the site of the 2024 International Open. We're coming to you live from the Simonis Aramith Arena, and we are just having a great time here at the Renaissance Resort. Over 32 tables outside the TV arena, all kinds of different tournaments, and this is the best tournament for fans to enjoy some great pool. 128 of the greatest players on the planet in the 9-ball championship, and we have made it to the Sweet 16, but only one of these players will move on to the Elite 8, and it's time to find out. First up, he's a 2019 9-ball International Open runner-up, 2022 U.S. Open 9-ball runner-up, and third place in World 8-ball. Sponsored by How Tips, How Cues, and 3 seconds from Innsbruck, Austria. Make some noise for Mad Max Lechner. And his opponent needs little introduction. World 9-ball champion, World 8-ball champion, and 2024 World Team Champion. 6-time member of Team Europe for the Mosconi Cup. Sponsored by Predator, Apex Tables, How Tips, and Andy Cloth. From Bad Honnef, Germany, the killer, Joshua FILLER. It's a race to 10. We're lagging for the break. Our referee is Kenny Schumann, and sending it to Mike Sigel and Mark Wilson in the ACCUSTATS box.
Welcome back, everyone, to World Class 9-ball. I'm Mark Wilson. Here with me is Hall of Famer Mike Sigel. Mike, welcome aboard. Any pre-match thoughts on this one?
Well, right away I see FILLER plays left-handed, so that's a big advantage right there. I like the left-handers. The other gentleman I don't know too much about. I would say FILLER has to be a little bit the favorite here. Now, here's the question. Did they learn anything from the last match? No. See, FILLER's coming way over. We saw the last match breaking out in the middle. They were reining the one in. Let's see what happens. Oh, he made it. And almost a 9. And there you go. So, yeah, the other match we watched with Beato and what was the other gentleman?
Tyler Steyer.
Tyler Steyer. I always get that.
Tyler Steyer, yeah. It's
It's a tongue teaser.
Yeah.
Anyway, Beato was breaking from the middle of the table and hitting one side of the one. He made the one at least 8 out of 10 breaks. And that, again, when you get to this level of play, there's only 8 guys left. So obviously there was 128. So they are coming to the cream of the crop. And at this stage, getting shots at the 1 or the lowest ball is crucial. Now I think he's jumping to hit the 2 and stop right there for a safety. I believe that's what he's doing. And, okay. The cue, he hit the 2 a little bit on see where he pointed? That's where he wanted the cue ball.
Yeah.
So he jacked up. He hit it a little, not quite exactly what he wanted. Of course, this is no bargain. The 2, the 3 looks like it barely goes by.
I'm sitting on the line, and it goes by there.
Oh, it goes by? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. This is that shot I don't like. He's going to hit it low, come across the table. Oh, he didn't go across. He did the slide. There's 2 ways to play that. Slide across or hit the side rail and come out. And the 3, he's looking at it. I mean, now the balls are in very good position. Again, out in space. The 3, 4, 5, 6 are clustered right next to each other, which makes the run a little easier. You see he cheated the pocket there. I mean, this is kind of nice when your opening rack is this kind of way after he made the tough 2 ball.
It's such a different era of pool, and you see all these guys at the top 16 got those real fluid transitions on their stroke.
Yeah.
Much unlike yesteryear, where you'd see pokey, jabby, twisting, lunging type shots. These guys are all fluid and smooth.
Well, most of the European players have the snooker. In Europe, Asia, and most of the other countries besides the United States, they have that Sky Network. that's bigger than ESPN, and they watch snooker. So you can see a lot of times the way they approach the table, the way they chalk, they have the snooker influence, and their fundamentals are good. You can see they barely stroke. It's kind of like a couple, 2 or 3 little short things, and then they pull the trigger. So everyone's playing with the carbon fiber shafts. They got the tips. They got the extension. They got the glove. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. The jump cue.
Yeah.
You need, a luggage to carry all the equipment with you. He hit this good speed. Watch it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. He hit that. He killed the cue ball with a hair of inside English. Flattened the angle out. And from here, he looks pretty good. Yeah, 8, 9. That's a nice way to start. It's good when you win the game on the other guy's break because now he's going to break. So, that could automatically be a 2-3 game swing. Nice.
Good way to open up the match here. 1-0 with a nice clean run out. Filler's just slight error on the safety.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't come back to bite him, because...
Here we get a look at that jump shot where he had the slight error on this.
Yeah, he just...
Hit the billiard to the 9 ball.
He was trying to hit the right side of the 2 to go behind the 3. Of course, even if he'd have done that, this gentleman comes out with the jump cue. So, I mean, when you hide a guy, you think your first instinct, let's put him behind a ball. But then he grabs the jump cue and you go, maybe I should have tried to do something different. Yeah, the jump cue, you have to consider that on every safety because when you immediately go behind a ball, even close, I mean, there's some guys that can jump a ball less than an inch away, which I find hard to believe, but I've seen it. Now, I'll give you a quick story about Filler. Johnny Archer and I were invited to go to Germany about 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago. Johnny was still playing. I was like, I practiced a little bit. And we went over there, and in the finals, it was Johnny Archer, who was in dead stroke, playing Filler. Everybody in the place, we were with Eric Peterson, everybody bet on Filler. And I'm thinking, boy, Archer's just going to rob this guy. I didn't realize how good he was.
Yeah.
Archer won, but now as you see, he was like a hidden pro. That one went up higher. Well, he was much younger then, He played good. He plays better now, but, I think they bet 5,000 to 10,000 on that match. And Johnny played it. Well, he played it. Johnny hit him with a 5-6 pack, and he was a little intimidated, playing an American player. A lot of the
Lechner made a ball on the break. Nice shot here on the 1.
Sweet.
Get all the way down to play the 2 back in the side or corner.
You rarely see, he made a good shot there. You rarely see the 1 at that part of the table.
Yeah.
No,
it happens when it hits the point.
Yeah, he hit that perfect. This game is all about angles. When you play a lot of 9-ball, if you get the correct angles on the shots, it looks just so much easier than when someone struggles. You see, he's got the perfect angle. Play the 3. He has to be a little concerned with the 6. Now, he can play this 2. See, from here, it looks like he's wide open. He can either play the 3 and go short of the 6, come off the rail, or go in between the 5-6. I think he's going to go across table. There you go. Perfect. We like perfect.
Yeah. Very confident, very smooth.
Well, again, like I was looking at the match before this, he got in line. It looks like, the easiest thing in the world until you try and do it. Nice shot there. And, well, he got a little straight on that, but he's okay. When you get straight, the issue is the shot looks good. However, controlling the cue ball, like if you want to draw it, let's say it doesn't quite draw or it overdraws. The angle is much easier to control, I think, than just drawing the ball. So he's all right there. That was more of a sliding draw. He's got a good angle here. Probably come out just in the center of the table. I don't see any reason to do anything else. And right in the center of the table. Very good. A little angle.
Two cushions around or just one rail?
Either way, whatever he feels comfortable. I think he's going one rail. Yeah, a little inside.
Oh, quality break and run out here.
Yeah.
And much like our last match started off with Steyer 2-0 in front of Lechner 2-0 in front of Filler.
Well, Filler, and it's his break. It would, and again, this is one of these games, especially in the beginning. You know, I've said it before. In pool, you have to get out to a good start. You show, number one, you show that you're playing good, and you send a message to your opponent when he sees you run out, especially a difficult run out. So now, here's one of them games. 2-1 is even. They're going to 10, correct?
Yes.
Yes. The finals, I think it's 13. So 2-1 and a race to 10 is even. Okay, but 3-0 is a lead. So this is one of them pivotal games. You don't want to get behind early 2-3-4 nothing.
Right.
You know, because it's the problem is the rotate break, it's too tough to recover if the other guy wins his equal share of games. They each have a chance to win a game with the break, or play a safety, or run out, or combination on the 9. You know, the guy that shoots first usually wins in professional pool.
The person that gets that first good open look and gets control of the table is what Mike's talking about. It's called 1 inning 10 or 9 ball.
He made the 1, and unfortunately, I got a feeling jumping is going to happen here. I think he can actually hit the 2. Right between the 5-9. Our monitors are a little not off, but you can't see it. But not. I'm looking at the table. I think he can just shoot right at this.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he definitely can. But he's got to control the cue ball. It looks like that scratch angle, but then if he hits it low, he might hit the 3. So this is what he's contemplating right now. Play the 2, but what am I going to do with the cue ball? Hit the 3, try and go around it. I don't know. I mean, it's up to him. Let's see what he does. I think he's hitting it low. Okay, now he came out perfect. I don't know if he was trying to go around the 3, just barely nudged it. He probably was doing that. And he got, a little something, but that's okay. He was either trying to clear it or barely graze it.
Just draw all the way back to get it in the corner pocket rather than try to take on a weird combination.
Yeah, boy, they draw the ball. A lot of these guys play with that much softer tip today, and the cue ball just flies around the table. The technology and all that, we didn't have anything when we were playing. If I was playing, I would definitely look into all of the stuff that people are using today.
Well, I don't think they're using soft tips.
No?
But they're using laminated tips, which,
Yeah, laminated, yeah.
Okay, and one of the oddities of that is sometimes like a soft laminated tip would be like hard like a LaPro.
Right.
But the other one, the hard laminated tips is like a piece of gravel that you strapped on your cue.
Yeah.
There are guys that play them. I've tried them a number of times. My goodness, there's no feel. But anyway.
Yeah, I play with a hard tip, so I feel the shots.
But what is a hard tip? I mean,
it's hard.
Okay.
It's a La Pro, but it's hard.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
These hard tips now are way harder.
So let's see how getting on the 7. This isn't automatic. He hit it too hard or not.
I might have hit it just right.
He played it correctly. He's got a little more angle than he would like, but he's okay.
I think he just glide up and play the 8 back in the same pocket here. No, he's
he
getting
killed
on
it
for the safe
or
the side.
Yeah, that angle didn't look like that from here.
And this got there effortlessly.
Yeah, I think he should play this like 3 rails, I think. Side rail, end rail, side rail. He's looking at it.
Yeah, it looks like, it could be one of those that you check up 2 rails with inside. You could
Maybe.
try to draw around it.
No, I think he just natural 3 rails. He's going to be hitting it with reverse. I don't know what he was doing there. Wow. Wowee. Surprised he didn't go around the table on that, around the 9.
I think it might have been just a hair flat for that.
Well, maybe. Nice
Good
shot. I guess it doesn't matter. These guys are playing pool 24/7, so everything looks easier. That's their job. They're practicing. They're talking pool. They're playing their matches. So, a lot of times when you play pool, it's a comfort zone. What you feel comfortable doing may not be what you or I like to do. So that's all. So 2-1, that was a big game. He ran out, so instead of 3-0. His girlfriend, wife, she is a top player.
Pia,
yeah.
Yeah, Pia Filler.
She is a top player.
Very sweet.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Now, see, I'm going to tell you right now, this referee, I can't remember his name, but it'll come to me. He, a lot of times, what I've noticed, you see where he's racking them? The 1, 2, 3 on the corners. I've seen that. That's his standard rack now. The 1, 2, 3 on the corners. I think he's purposely doing that. That way you can't get a read on the 2 ball. If you make the 1 on the side, the 2 could go anywhere. Okay, let's see what happens. Playing the 1 to our right. Made it. And got a bad. See, now look where the 2's going. Way up table.
Yeah.
But he can hit it, but, it's a difficult situation. And he almost scratched. Let's see what he's got here.
He made the 1 and the 3, so the 4 ball's right down there on the other end of the table by the 2.
Yeah. I don't know what he's going to. He's just going to shoot this in. Yeah, maybe to the right. If he might have to whack this, side rail, end rail, side rail, or finesse it in, go past the 5. I mean, the shot is shot's very difficult from here. I can see it very good. Very tough shot. And to hold the cue ball for the 4.
Yeah.
I think he's got to hit it firm, left side rail, end rail, and play the 4 in the top left corner. I mean, I think that's the way it lays. Let's see. Or he hits it soft. He's looking. My preference, I'd hit it hard. That I feel comfortable pounding it in. A lot of guys may finesse it in. So you got to see what happens.
Little elevation. That means he's stunning. Looks like to the left. As he faces the shot. No.
He was playing the 9. Oh, I think he was playing the 9.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't even see that. All right, Filler's he's got a good shot. Oh, yeah, this is a nice thing here. He's got a nice shot on the 2, draw back a little bit. That was a little reckless. Did you even notice the 9 shot?
Yeah, I thought the 9, I thought that's where it would hit if he tried that. But, of course, you could have had a little more draw in there and possibly made it, so it wasn't just a dead shot.
Yeah, but you know what? The more I think, he could have been shooting at the 2. He just missed it bad, and it looked like the 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could have been playing the 2 in the other pocket. He just hit it bad.
He's probably too good of a player to miss it that bad be at this juncture of the tournament. But I do agree with you. If it was a lesser quality player, then it probably was just an error that way. But I think he was playing the 9. I think he thought that was his best chance to win this rack from that.
Yeah. We'll ask him after the match. So he's got the 6. I think he wants to come down just a little, I think, or maybe stop. He wants a hair of an angle on the 7. I don't know if he can hit this with inside English. I'm not sure. Yeah.
You went and looked at it like he could easily get there. So.
Well, yeah, no, he's all right, but I think he should have come down a hair more.
He's looking at it now.
Yeah, it may not grab his. I mean, he's got to really juice it up
Yeah.
Well, it looks severe left. I could see it from here. See the spin? There you go. That's why they have the measle ball, but a lot of guys just don't do that anymore. I mean, on a shot like that, it's required. No, he's good here. He's got perfect on the 8. Just make it, come off the rail. I wouldn't do any trick shot and just played a 9 in the bottom corner. Perfect. There you go. Very nice. Filler looks like he's playing very well. Nice pace.
Scores
Nice.
tied, 2 games apiece.
Let's get a look at his head over the cue because I just saw that. Yeah. Earl Strickland and Niels. How do you pronounce his name? I always
Fian.
His head is like a foot to the left or right of the shaft, and so is Earl. But Filler also has that. All right, now we got a match here. We have not even seen any match get close. Like 10, 9, 8, nothing like that. Every match has been decisively won.
You know, with Niels in particular, it's my understanding he's blind in one of his eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
He's one-eyed. You know, Tom Brown, you remember him from Florida?
I do, yeah.
He went to Europe, believe it or not, Germany. They took him around. He had one eye, and he played and just won like 100, 200,000. Somebody brought him in because, you know, he's got one eye, and people just wouldn't quit him, you know. And nobody knew who he was, and he played a perfect speed. Let's see his chin real quick. See, his chin is to our left. See that?
Yeah, well under his left eye.
Yeah, well, that's strange. Look at that.
One ball.
He hit that so easy. Watch the cue ball.
2 ball gets a nice chip.
He
right
hit
over
that
in front of the corner pocket.
Look how easy he hit that. Mm-hmm. You know?
But very square. Look at the ball action he received. And once again, the cue ball stayed up high where they seem to be getting much better results.
Yeah, and he's got a good possibility here. I mean, if he gets on the 3, which I think he should, well, he may have to hit it with, I don't think he can jack up. He might be able to hit it a little thinner with right English, go 2 rails, or come 1 rail down with left English. Yeah, okay. Perfect.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, he whacked it in. Look at that.
Yeah, they have it kind of do a little arc into the first rail, take a bunch of pace out of the cue ball, and then it just trickled out here perfect.
Yeah, when you hit it hard, it exaggerates the angle. That's the reason why he did that. He comes around the 7 is what it looks like. Nice speed. Once he gets on the 5, the run out, look at the perfect speed. Perfect speed. Perfect. Oh, yeah, he's playing good. You can see he's got a good rhythm, too, you know. Well, he's probably going to go back and forth. Low, come out in the middle of the table. Yeah, I like that. Good on the 7. The 8. He made this look easy. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, he's perfect. A little drawback. He's just good. Yeah, if the cue ball was a hair more to the left, it would be a little tricky, but this is perfect. Look, thank you very much.
This would be the second break and run out of the match for Filler. Lechner has 1. And just like our last match, the guy that started off 2-0 behind surges in front here.
Maybe that's, you know what, next match I'm going to say, hey, lose your first 2 games, I guarantee you'll win.
Some big upsets. We have some
What upset?
amazing players in the International Open. Anyone could be the champion, but it was Labudas over Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, 10-7. Zelinsky over Al-Kaidi, 10-8.
Oh, he beat Al-Kaidi.
Steyer, 10-4. Georgiev over Cortez, 10-8. Yap over Kachi.
Oh, Yap.
10-8. And Niels over Gorst, 10-8. This is the last match to find out who's going to be making it into the final 8. Now, one more going on in the arena now.
Yeah, and I haven't even seen him hit a ball, but he's the defending champion. And let me tell you something, that guy can play. Boy, I was impressed with his game. So he's still in quietly.
Quietly undefeated.
Yeah, I mean, he can play. He pockets balls, too, incredible. I mean, he made some shots. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens with the break. Now, he's not doing what Filler is doing, but he may have his own technique here. No, he just missed it, but it went in the... Oh, no. Did he make something?
No, this is not going to be good.
Oh, my God. Look at this.
Yeah, this is not what he wanted to see.
Nope. This is when you really, well, a lot of the game here, you have to take the good with the bad. The players are used to playing 9-ball because sometimes you get easy shots, tough shots, you don't get a shot. It's all that stuff comes into play. You have to be really mentally fit to ignore everything and just get up there and play. When I played my best, I just shot the balls. I didn't think about what was going on. And I think these guys are in that mode. They see they have an opening, and they do their work. So he can just slide down. He wants to probably get straight on the 3 in the corner. He got a little far. Or if he was going for the... No, he made a mistake mentally. He was definitely playing for the corner. He wouldn't have flirted with the 8 for the side.
Right.
So, yeah, he's looking at... I think he's going to play the 3 in the corner. Go right. Ugh. Oh, that's dangerous. Let's see what he does. I think he can draw it between the 6-7 and kind of use some rails there. Huh?
Well,
I don't
the corner
know.
pocket gets into that. Depending on how you hit the pocket down here.
I don't know. Well, it depends on the angle he has. Wow, that was a great shot. Wow.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Played for the side, yeah.
He might have a little hint the wrong angle here, so we have to introduce some side spin to get down there. Yeah, he pointed over at the second diamond, past the 9-ball. So it would be a high left ball, then 2 cushions.
Oh, yeah, right.
You want to stay smooth so the cue ball arcs forward.
Perfect. Nice shot. Nice shot there. Perfect. The speed, you can see these guys are really used to these tables and the speed. It's not like froze on the rail. They're getting the cue ball almost every time where they want it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to play, just cut it in, high left, go up, and play the 6 in the left pocket. No, he went the other way. Well, I guess it's, again, all these shots depends how you feel. There's no right or wrong way. You know what I mean? There's a couple different ways he chose to go that way.
Yeah, well, there's ways that have slightly higher yield, and he felt like that was the way. But, yeah, you could do it either way.
Yeah, I mean, in those circumstances, it's either the left or the right or this or that, and all that stuff depends how you feel.
There's other factors, too. Sometimes you play for a left-handed side of the table rather than a right-hander.
Yeah, that's true.
But you know what's comfortable for you.
Yeah.
It might be different for Max. He might play better playing it slightly different just because he's right-handed.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, look at what's his name? Mika yesterday played a shot on the 3-ball. I couldn't believe. Neither one of us could believe. With that inside English, we didn't even see that shot.
Yeah.
So, pool is a feel.
Well, from the dry break here.
Yeah, look at that.
Collects that right quick. 4-2 is the score.
4 in a row now, 4-2.
Filler is generating some serious momentum, and he'll have the break.
Yeah, well, at this stage of the tournament, he's good, and he knows he can win the tournament. He's already proven that, So you have guys that are like tournament winning players. Then you have these other guys that play great, but then near the end, once you win a couple big events or good events, you get a lot of confidence,
And once in a while, you get an extra error from the opponent that respects you so much, too.
Right.
Mike calls it the feint factor.
The feint. We call it the FF. There was Jimmy Reed. There was 2 guys playing, and the guy was playing me. and they were trying to make the line. Oh, maybe the guy needs a game on the way to that. He goes, we're going to factor all this in, and then at the end, Jimmy Reed says, you forgot the most important factor, and the guy goes, what's that? The faint factor.
These guys are so tough, though. Those days is over. There isn't the faint factor like it used to be.
Yeah, true. Well, no, there's guys that respect the.
All right,
I played.
Point them out when we get there.
No. In my hometown, right in Spring Hill, they had a one-pocket tournament. So everybody convinced me to play. My first round was Chohan, right? He fell dead playing me, and it went 2-2, and he won the game. But he was, because probably all his life he heard Mike Siegel, those guys. Gorst and Van Boning have that, and Filler too, and I think Shaw. They have that aura. What is he doing here now? Where's the
playing the 4? I guess.
Wow, that's
He didn't want to play the 3-6, and maybe there wasn't hardly enough pocket to get by there.
I thought he would draw back. I wasn't really paying attention, so this is tricky because he's got to figure out a way to get the 3 after making the 4, and he's got all the blockers. The cue ball wants to go like near the 7-ish, so
getting position from this shot.
Yeah.
1, it's a tough shot. 2, it's not a certainty you're getting position because look at the 4. It's off to the side of the pocket and it's deep.
He wasn't trying to go that far up. He's got that thing with the pointing the cue.
Yeah.
So let's see what he does. He made he really if the ball would have hung, he still really didn't have a shot. So that was what are you going to do? You got to gamble a little bit, but unfortunately the 3 went in with the 4. I think he might be able to touch the 5. He's playing some kind of safe.
What a fine hit that was!
Look at this, unbelievable. I mean, even though he can barely hit it. The 5 didn't even hardly move. You got to be young for that shot.
Now that 5 might go in the side, Mike. I'm not sure
think?
what he has. It's hard to tell from here, and it's not an easy shot no matter what, but it is a shot.
No, but the 6 is right there. Yeah, you're right. This goes. I think. I mean, play right off the 6. As long as you don't undercut it and hit the point before the side. Yeah, I think that's what he's looking at. It's not. I mean, he's froze on the rail. It's not a hanger, but he's got a little angle there. Plus cue ball control. If he hits it off the 6 is going to go up the rail a little. Nice. Oh my God, he just made it right in. That's how the brain works. The brain's saying, well, the 6 is there, it'd be hard to miss, and he just shoots it hard right in from that angle. On this table, because that angle is very shallow for the side. Sides are small on this table. Boy, what a great shot he made.
I remember the year that he got second in this event. It might have been to J.L. Chang, if I'm remembering right. A lot of these matches have run together, but I'm pretty sure. But he had an incredible run, and that was one of probably his second time he got to the big stage. So this kid's perfectly capable of winning from anywhere.
Played a nice shot there, a little right English to help it. And he can make all kind of decisions here. I'm not sure. He might play the 8, then play a 9 on the side. Or he could follow it or draw it. I mean, there's all kind of things. I think he's following it off the rail. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. That's what I like. Now, see these. I like this kind of shot.
A virtual certainty. 4-3 is our score. Lechner behind, showing some firepower, retaliating here back from losing 4 consecutive racks.
Plus something else that factors in, they all just played a match. Okay, and they just won. So they're like sometimes you have the opening jitters, right? The first match of the day. Now when they play this system, today they're probably playing 2 or 3 rounds. Then tomorrow maybe the final couple matches. I'm not sure exactly how the schedule goes, but most people are a little jittery their first match, especially early in the morning. Noon is like early for a pool player. But, they're numb now, so their nerves are gone. They both won. They both feel good, and they're here.
Yeah, they always say pool players are vampires, meaning they're nocturnal. So, we are informed that we will be down to 4 players today. And then tomorrow we'll play 3 matches.
Then those will be real nice matches, too.
Oh, yeah.
They're all good.
No, every match could be the finals.
Yeah, right. This is, let's see. Now he's breaking again. Let's see what he did. One to our right. Went right in. I can see when they hit it, the speed of the one, I know it's going in. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes it goes fast, it hits under. Slower, it goes above. And, these guys practice that break a lot. So we're going back to that same thing I was saying. The one ball on the side goes more than the corner ball when we used to break out in the middle of the table hard. So they're not really defeating anything here. Everybody complained the corner balls go in, right? But now
too hard. Yeah.
Yeah, a little. No, he's. I see the 4, right?
He was trying to stop for the 4 in the other corner.
Gotcha.
Doesn't have a choice.
Well, the tables are fast. If you miss-hit any shot, hit it a hair thinner or fuller, and it goes in, that you could lose the cue ball a foot. Well, he can make this. He's hitting this with inside English. That's a little. He's going to hit this with right English, come up the middle of the table. What a shot that was. Boy. Oh, I mean, I would have just made it and drifted up by the 5. I don't see how you could get screwed there. But the inside English made that shot much tougher. Well, I'll tell you what, these guys, he's just going to come out in the middle of the table a little bit more that way. He's good. Nice little angle. See, all these little things, like he wants to get on the 7 either straight or the angle going up table. He does not want to have hit into the 9 here. So he wants to draw it by the side or past. Perfect. I think he's perfect. Let's see. Perf. Got a little angle. He can hit it and stun the cue ball up table. Or I don't think he can go to the rail. He's going to pull it up there a little. Very nice. Perfect. And he's good on this. He can just draw it back. Well, it looks like we got a ball game here, huh?
Yeah.
This match is about a $7,000 or no, $8,000 difference in prize money. So that's another little, consideration.
Nice. We're all tied up, and with the second breaking run out for Lechner in this set, both players have 2. 4-4.
And they both got 900 and above, in my opinion, is, 907 and 943. I'd call that even. You know what I'm saying? They really haven't made mistakes.
No.
Newhausen came back.
There's been a total of 8 games, 4 of them by virtue of breaking run out.
Moving on to the top 8.
Yeah.
And I'm told that after today, we will have our top 4 in the 9-ball championship here at the International Open.
All right, 4-4. What do you think? You think this could get up there, one of them 8-8, 9-9 deals?
This is shaping up that way, and we're overdue for at least a 9-9.
One game. That's exciting, you know what I mean? Boy, I used to get lucky in that when it got down to 10-10 going to 11. When I think about it now. Well, Now, see, that time, look, he scratched too. Ugh. Again with the back and forth, so the somebody was playing, they scratched a couple times. I kept saying to myself, you hit 4 rails. What do you think's going to happen there? Come on. Okay, so he's got the 1 and the 3 is obviously the key ball here. So he plays the 1, gets the nice angle on the 2, go to the side rail and drift to our right. He's got to get good on the 2. Let's see where he gets here.
Right.
He's got to get.
He knows the 2 sets up the 3.
Oh yeah, let's see. Perfect. Oh, he's dead perfect.
That was.
Whoa. Well, he hit a little harder than he wanted, but he's got the right angle.
But he went very near the 3 or the 2 when he came by off the 1. He would have rubbed that 2. That would have really ruined it.
Yeah, he overhit that pretty because this shot is not a hanger. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a kind of a shot that could be missed. He probably won't, but it could be. Perfect. Off the rail. Well, it doesn't get any better than that now.
He got back on his line that he wanted.
Yeah, he's perfect. Yeah, I mean, see, the 2 to the 3 was the pivotal ball there. I think he might either draw back or come off the rail. I'm not sure. Oh, he stopped. 4 on the side. Yeah, I see it now. On our monitor, it looks impossible, but now I've seen the table.
Right.
Yeah, it's like straight in, yeah.
When Lechner's at the table, we have a full view of the table. When
he's
seated, it's like a total eclipse of the table.
And remember, who was the other guy, the panda?
Oh,
you
yes.
couldn't see. You couldn't see anything.
Even the overhead lights darkened. That was
panda.
Totality. Yeah, that was totality here for.
That was
Eclipse.
right? No, Ho? No, wait. Who was that?
No, Mario He.
Yeah, Mario He. Right. The panda.
What a good guy he is.
Oh, yeah.
Great
funny.
player.
Yeah. Well, Yap, he's a similar built, stocky. Boy, he can play. I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think they've had a defending champion, have they? I don't.
Well, not in the International Open. The U.S. Open we had some.
Yeah. Yeah, not in the. So this would be a trick. Look at these runs. These are the kind of runs you like,
But you can see these fields are so brutally competitive nowadays.
I know, yeah.
The consistency. We saw David Alcady play an incredible match out here, like the greatest ever player. But then here we saw earlier today.
Well, at the end, it's like the will is what wins. Considering they all have the same ability and the break is similar, it's the will to win is the difference. And I think that you make things happen. I believe in that. You're playing good, and me, I just like it was 10-10. I'm breaking. I just knew something good would happen. You know what I mean? It's just the more you win, the more confident you get. The more confident you get, the more you win. It's a cycle, and it also goes the other way. When you're playing bad, it's like you can't see how to run out.
Yeah, if you're negative at all, it really hurts you.
Struggling.
Well, Filler scratched on the break, and Lechner smoothed right on through that rack.
Yeah, there's still a lot of gambling. I mean, again, I've said this before, but everyone used to complain about the corner ball going in. Then they tried all these different racket high, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But the one on the side, believe me, goes in more than the corner ball. So why don't they just go back to that? Hit them hard, and no cut break. You just gotta crush them, right? I mean, because the one. And if good players, I would rather have break out in the middle of the table because you're gambling getting a shot with the cue ball flying around the table every time. So it takes a little bit of the luck out when you hit them from the middle.
Great mental focus by all these guys.
Yeah.
You got to be fit to do this.
Look at that. It almost went. Cue ball's almost scratching. Something went in. And we have, I think, a safety of some kind.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can just bunt the one, the bunt cake shot. I don't know if he can do that behind the 3. He's looking at the 1 off the 3 in the side?
No. He's looking at the cue ball behind the 3.
Yeah.
If he could play it with super C. If it wasn't so down so low, he could maybe play like a kill shot that tickles the cue ball over to the 3, but also gives you a chance to back cut the 9 in.
I don't think he can do that. I don't think he hit the 1 soft.
Right.
He's
from
like
this range.
stunning it. Well, let's see what happens. This is very tricky. Yeah, see, I didn't think he could do that. Yeah, see, that could be costly, I think. Yeah, he's got a shot. Yeah, that just didn't look right. He had to hit it way too hard, it seemed, to accomplish that.
And that's a shot. If he hit it, if he makes the 9 there, then the cue ball's tucked up behind the 3. But when you miss the 9, now the cue ball, so you're kind of counting on what your result is predicated on you hitting the first ball perfect. And the whole reason to play safe is that you might not hit the first ball perfect.
Yeah. I don't even think he was trying. I think he was just trying to hit the 1 into the 9 and kill it and then get behind the 3. But that was, from where he was, that was you had to hit it with too much speed is what it looked like.
Oh, it was treacherous.
Well, here we go. He's got a whack. He might just super draw this, slide it hard, something of that nature. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he pounded it over. Very nice.
This is the world champion. I've told this many times before. He has 4-inch pockets at home, and he says what he tries to do is run 200 balls playing straight ball every day. And the guy says, well, how often do you do that? And he looked at the guy momentarily. He says, every day. I loved it. But he wasn't being cocky or anything.
Right.
That's his basic practice is he runs 200 balls a day and calls it a day.
Yeah, today they're taking it more like, you know how Tiger Woods, when he first came into golf, he was working out this, and he changed golf. You know, people got trimmed, they worked out every day, all this nutritional.
Yeah.
Pool now, the guys are like training good, and, you know, it's becoming.
Nutrition, mental game.
Yeah, it's becoming more of not just show up, smoke a cigarette in my day and hit them, you know?
Yeah.
So
it's completely agree.
Yeah, it's getting a little. And I've said before about a coach. I'm going to bring that up. Why can't the players have a coach? They have a coach in every other sport.
They can. They just can't afford it.
Well, of course, I assign my coach, the ear man.
Yes.
So they don't know how lucky they are.
I've been the ear man there.
Yeah.
A good bit here.
I like the ear man. I go, I talk, you don't say a word.
Until you're spoken to. Yeah, that's right.
There you go. But I played to the crowd, you know, I enjoyed that. That's my style of releasing the nervous energy.
5 games apiece.
5 apiece.
On the bracket, what we have left here, it's going to be Zielinski and Labutis next. Then Beato and Newhausen, Georgiev and Yap. And the winner of this match will take on Niels Fine.
Niels Fine, boy, he's playing good, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
Oh, yeah.
No,
He's
beat
a beast.
There's
Frosty.
Oh, there we go.
International 9-ball champion will be.
Yeah, we got some killer pool coming to you moving forward from here. Then we have the 10-ball thing.
That's gonna be good. Top 8 players. That'll be, and then the straight pool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure that's right up my alley, but straight pool is a little difficult to commentate because there's so many choices. These guys are talking. What's going on here?
They're pals.
Oh,
yeah.
They're probably rooming together. Yeah, that's kind of tough. I did.
You know, it's entirely possible.
Yeah?
Yeah, because P is not here, and I'm sure Filler's not in the room by himself. So.
All right. Now he's trying to make the 1 to our right. Let's see what happens. Made it. Cue ball's down there. And he made a nut the 2, and the 3's right there.
Right there.
Yeah, that's good.
But
it doesn't go
you have
anywhere.
To billiard in the 3 or the 7 or play safe. I mean, that's going to be the debate.
Yeah, I think he's
if
probably
if you don't go for the 7 here, then you have to be mindful when you play safe that he can't jump a bank back at the 7.
Yeah, now watching, they got options of, see what he's pointing there? He can hit the 3 up table and maybe slide the cue ball. He can actually bunt the 3 and stick right on the 4. I mean, I don't even know
You're
if he's
saying trickle the cue ball up to the 4, right?
Yeah, like roll the 3 to the side rail and up table and then just try and get. Of course, he could leak it and then, the guy's got a shot. Or he's going to draw the cue ball behind the 9-6 and put the 3 up table. I have no idea. Oh, he was trying to make the 7 or the
right. I think he was,
7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. I don't believe he did that.
Huh.
I think he was trying to draw it, hit the 7, and hit the 3 hard enough to come back down.
And when the cue ball hopped, it took a lot of the little backspin off of it, too.
There you go. So I see what he was doing. Look, I mean, he had an easy shot on the 3 if he'd have made it. I mean, I'm assuming that's what he was trying. He's going to come out in the middle of the table, I guess, and play the combination. Watch out. Okay, there's no penalty for that.
Now he can just glide the 4-ball up there soft.
Well, he's got to make sure he doesn't hit the 7 on our left because it could go to the side, the end rail, I mean. He's just going to bunt it, I think. A little bunt.
It's almost impossible to hit it too soft.
Yeah, right. There you go. The bunt. I call it the bunt cake now. That's a new pool expression.
No, this is nice. You can just go easy 2 rails, and there's no obstacles in the way. It's just speed control shot.
Well, he might go for the side here.
I don't think so.
Huh?
Oh, he is.
Yeah, there he goes.
Right. Better get him on there.
Mike Siegelpool at Gmail.
I know it.
Well, I mean, to me, that seemed to be easier, to do that. Again, it doesn't matter. What you were saying, a guy may feel comfortable doing it the other way. That's all, everybody looks at the runs a little different in moments like that, but they still accomplish what they're trying to do.
But in retrospect, I think the side pocket's better because you can easier get to this angle where you don't have to have when you pocket the 6-ball, the cue ball goes into the 9.
Right.
So
right.
while you could have done it either way, this is the better way to do it.
And he's perfect on the 8. Well, a little more than he would like.
Right.
I'm looking at this shot. I mean, this shot is missable. I mean, these guys probably aren't going to miss this, but trust me, if he was over about maybe 6 inches, it'd be a hanger, okay? But, this is, you got to coast it in, a little cut. Look at that. Wow.
Overcut it.
Yeah, he made it, though. He didn't hit it confidently, so he was a little afraid of it.
You're right. This for a 6-5 lead.
I'll tell you, I'm seeing some pool here. I think we're going 10-9-9. I have a feeling that's going to happen.
Lechner regains the lead, 6-5.
6-5.
And now we're going to have a short player timeout. Well, Mad Max is breaking here. He scratched on his last break.
Yeah. Made it. Look at that cue ball. And the 2's right there. So that's, wow, look at this.
He has a shot. Made 3 balls.
He's got a good shot in the side.
Right.
He may have to draw it to the side rail and out or go up table, but he definitely has a shot.
Might even be able to just roll it.
He might even, he could play it in the, well, I don't know how you get on the 3. He plays in the corner. I think he's only got, well, I don't know. You got to see what happens. He's looking at the side. It looks like you can either, I don't know. I mean, this is, again, he may feel comfortable playing it in the corner or the side. And then how he gets positioned, there's a couple ways he could do it. I think he's drawing it to the side rail and out or the
no, he's
upstairs.
Not drawing.
No, he's doing that shot. Yeah, perfect.
My, what a nice hit that was.
Perfect.
Very clean.
Mm-hmm. That was perfect the way he played that. Well, I think he's makes this maybe come back a little. Really doesn't matter. You don't have to overdraw because you could just play the 4 and get out in the middle of the table for the 5.
Yeah,
so.
Be a real nice, easy 2-cushion shot to get back to the center. He was able to draw it.
Yeah, and he's still in the same spot.
Now you can just back it up and play that 2-cushion route.
There you
go. Or stop almost. Just pull it back just a couple ball widths.
Yeah, again, I saw a different angle than this. Oh, he's perfect. Perfect. He will probably go around the table.
Oh, not probably. Yeah, he's not going to try to inside spin. This will be outside spin. I don't know if we can grab the overhead real quick. But This is his target zone right here.
Yeah, he's going to hit it a little bit of right. Very nice, perfect, nice speed. Nice speed, and he got, I think he's straight.
Got that funny angle where now you got to draw back. And you rather come up short than way long.
Yeah.
But it's a small window to get perfect here. Oh, he hit it nice. Yeah, every inch he gets here now, it just gets better and better. It's going to be a cinch. This would be his third break and run out of the set, too.
They must be getting used to this 9-ball shot because it's almost identical every game. The 9 never really moves unless it gets kicked.
True that. With that racking tempo, that 9 requires something that when the rack frozen, the 9 doesn't move unless something kisses it.
This is a little surprising to me that he's ahead of Filler 7-5. You know, I mean, I don't know. I saw this match like Filler getting ahead and Lechner trying to catch up every time, you know.
Well, the one thing that is for true is these guys play a little better than you think.
Oh, no, I know they both are great players.
These guys, they don't back off. And you know, as great as Filler is, the talent is such that if he doesn't get the shots or if he misses a couple, little misfortune, say he gets kissed in on the break, I mean, they're vulnerable. I mean, Gorst is already out. We saw him play
and Van Boning.
And Al-Kaidi.
And Al-Kaidi.
Gorst and Al-Kaidi played the two best sets we saw this week until today. So.
Yeah. I mean, but you know, I'm looking at this. I mean, I don't know this gentleman. Filler, you know, he can win. Okay, so usually in spots like this, the better tournament champion players seem to grasp the matches at this stage. But I mean, of course, it's not over yet by no means.
Not by a long shot.
Yeah,
there's a lot of pool to go here.
Made the 1. Let's see, his cue ball's going very low. I don't like that. You know, right? I mean, he's going back and forth, but way low. I think I would adjust that some kind of way if you could. And they see the other guy breaks, and the one's out there, that Beato, look where he was. His cue ball was almost always
past the side pocket or out in the middle. That's true.
And that makes I mean, look, this is almost an impossibility to make the 2 and get on the 3.
If Filler's cue ball was out in the middle now, he'd probably be the favorite to run out.
Yeah. Oh, sure. The balls, they're doable. He got some traffic back and forth, but.
Well, it's that 3 ball. Getting on the 3 ball from here is what's brutal.
He can't. I mean, I don't see how he can do it. Unless I'm missing the
side. I'm with you. I don't think you can. You have to pace the 2 ball down there, and no matter what, unless you'd have to assume way too much risk to jack up and try to spike down on this.
And this is not an easy safety. I don't know what he's doing.
Well,
I don't think he does either.
I don't think he's committed.
Yeah.
He doesn't really want to play safe, but that's probably the right shot.
Well, maybe bunt it to the left. He's trying to hit the 2 thin. I don't like this. I would hit the 2 the other way.
If he hits the point on this. He didn't. Nice.
Oh, I see what he did.
Nice. I like the idea. How's his speed?
Yeah, but he got a little lucky there.
Well,
I thought he would bunt it to the left side rail and just kind of go up table and come off a little, and maybe the 7 blocks him. Yeah, he got a little lucky here. It's not, it's common.
When you have to move both balls that far, and then how thick or thin you hit it determines the speed on the object ball, and if it's just a millimeter off, it changes it drastically. Yeah. That takes a lot of doing there.
That was tough to do, but now the guy may shoot the combination here. He'd have to hit it firm. The 2 will come back out right about where he is if he hits it correct. He overdid it. Yeah, overdid it. But he left Filler in the jackpot. Look at this.
Wow. Yeah, this is brutal. It's hard to play safe. He can see the 2. You can't get position on the 3.
Actually, you know what? Let me look at this. He's right now. I think he can actually cue this and draw it back, believe it or not.
This is where we can have an object ball foul with a cue. He miscued, I guess.
Yeah, that's because he was afraid of the 5. See, so his angle was much more than he normally is.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice trick shot. He shot through all those balls, never hit one. This is a big game here, boy. I'll tell you, 8-5 or 7-6. Huge game. 2, 3. Well, he's got a little. Of course, he got ball in hand in the 2. 3 to the 4 to the 5 is all not automatic. So let's just see. This rack has more challenge, and the 8 is in a funny spot.
Well, the one thing Lechner knows is this is a big game if he's going to win the set.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Look at this. Gosh, he almost missed that. He got, he's all right on the 3. This is going to like a power. He can either power inside English or power low right draw. You have to create a little more angle. He's gonna pound this to create a little more angle on the 3.
This is more center than top.
Oh, he went that way.
Open. Right.
Yeah, look, he hit that good. So either way, he still had to force it a hair to create more angle.
Now he's falling just a hint flat. It's doable.
Yeah, no, I think he's all right.
Well, he's going to have to hit this hard.
Well, he can, again, follow it high, short of the side, and come in between the 9-5. Or, I like that
6
shot.
Is big. I think the 6 is big if he comes forward.
No. If he hits a little inside English, short of the side, come down like this.
Right, but I think it's laying a little flat. I think he's really going to have to pound it to get it to go up there.
Maybe.
No.
I don't know.
See how the 4's up from the end rail?
Yeah,
though?
right. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he wants to make sure he's committed to this shot.
Well, he could hit it low. He could just follow and pop it out between the 6-7 and settle for the tougher shot on the 5.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it all depends how you feel.
Okay. Well,
Let's
it
see
looks like he can go top.
I think he's
high right.
That was okay. It arced a little.
Yeah.
See, he did that.
Nice.
Watch it.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, it's drifting.
Trouble. Now you got to fan the 5 ball in.
Yeah, this
is
he'll probably trickle it in. You know, I mean, I'd be swinging it around the table. No, he'll probably bunt it and play the 6 in the.
He knows
in the side.
The scratch is possible. Yeah, side for sure. Now he's not going to try to get on the thin side of it or hit this thin and try to hold it for the 6. It's just what you said the other day about when you go soft, you tend to get a little more cling or it skids a little easier or something.
Yeah, those shots. Now, that wasn't bad. He didn't have to hit that with that really, real easy stroke. But a lot of these guys shoot these cut shots and just roll the ball very slow. I'd be nervous because that's when the balls react strange. And he's good here if he makes this. Very nice. Perfect. Came around.
Very poised.
Still got to get on the 8. He's still got to get on the 8. I don't know if. Oh, see, I already see what he's looking at. I don't know if he can just hit slide by and call like this. I think he's going to go here, 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 there, that kind of thing, or get under the 8 and 9. Watch, he's going to go to the side rail, past the side, and get under the 8 and 9, I believe, or hit it that hard.
You called it.
There you go. That was my first instinct, and came out good.
Real good.
Yeah.
He can just stop and stun this and just kind of hold it almost right in its place. That couldn't have come out much better, even though he didn't want to bump it.
Yeah, and he had enough speed. If he didn't bump it, he would have been had an easy shot. He might draw this to the side rail. No, he had. Oh, it was like almost straight in. See, again, we are not seeing the angles on our screen. Some of these angles look really severe. Look, this is unexpected to me, even though I know they both are, you know.
Well,
I didn't see this coming.
When you saw the layout of the balls, he had ball in hand. He had to do a lot of things there early in that rack. Every shot, well, he just a little flat, just a little. He had to force, create, commit, and but he recognized right away that this is going to be a pivotal game. If he's going to win this set, that was going to be his chance right there.
I don't know. I just didn't see him ahead of Filler 8-5. I mean, again, the match isn't over. I just didn't. I would have bet Filler wins this match some kind of way, you know, find a way to win it. I mean, it's not over, but it's surprising that this guy's ahead 3 games on Filler. He has to stop him now. He can't let him get to 9, you know. And let's see, it's odd. It's I think it's
Filler's break.
Filler's break. Let's see. No, it's his break. Filler, what did he do? He broke and that was the game where he hit the 2.
Oh, he's miscued.
Miscued.
Yeah, jumped over.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Big power draw when it was kind of weird.
Well, this game here. Now, of course, it's out of Filler's control if the guy just wins the game from here. But if he gets on 9, it's almost impossible. Not impossible, but it's,
yeah,
it's tough. Okay, but if he stops him on 8, he still has a good chance. Made the 1.
Where's the 2?
2's getting bumped. See, this is what I don't like.
Tick,
see,
tick, tick, tick.
See where the cue ball. In other words, both of them, the cue ball is under almost the first diamond on the long rail, going back and forth. The odds of getting a shot is, now if the 2 was low, they probably get a shot, but I don't think it's been low, or it's been on the corner. It's hard to protect yourself.
He's looking to see. I mean, it's almost straight in. I'm right on the line. I can't tell, but
I think isn't he stuck on the 7?
I know. It looks that way.
If he's stuck on the 7. Yeah, I mean,
but we can't.
I can't see. But what he's looking at, he could jump the 9. He can hit the 2,
but
right?
he can't. If he's stuck on the 7,
I know. That's why. Yeah. So he is stuck on the 7. He's looking to push out.
I feel better now.
But where? No, here comes the jump cue. Oh, boy.
It does. Well,
I don't know.
He must not be stuck on the 7 then.
Well, that's not a jump cue, though.
Oh.
What the heck's he doing here? This is a jump cue.
Oh, he's massing.
No, he's jumping it. Well, he hit it. I mean, overcut it. Look at this. He got away with the 5 ball. Look, goodbye. Oh, more jumping. I forgot about that. Right, here comes the jump. I was going to say Filler was praying the 5 goes in.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been hideous.
So he had a clear shot at the 2. I mean, I don't know. I guess, my eyes, I don't see like I used to.
I'm looking right down the line. It looked like he was touching the edge of the 7. Yeah. So clearly he wasn't, and clearly the overhead camera didn't reveal it.
Now, he can jump this, but there's no shot, so I don't know what he's doing.
Looks like he's kicking.
Oh, he is kicking, right. Why would he kick this and jump the other ball?
Well, because there's no shot. Here he can get separation if he.
Look at this. Well, he's got a shot. Oh, he's got a good shot. Just make it. These are the kind of shots you like. He makes it, comes across the table. I don't think he can get.
Yeah, it's one of these things. If you make the ball, you can't help but get position.
Well, if he hit, because he can't go behind the 7. The 6. He hits a high ball a hair to the right. That's the way I'd shoot it normal. And it looks like he's putting it. You can't be doing that. He's just going to come out off the rail. He hit that with inside English. I don't believe he did that. That made it way tougher. But he felt comfortable doing that, you see? So there you go.
Now, is this 3 rails around?
I don't know where the next ball is.
6, isn't it? He's much flatter than I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, he hit that with inside English. He could have coasted. Again, he just rolled it with the inside English. That was tough. Well, he's coming back on the 7. Make sure he has a good angle. He'll come. He could go 1 rail or go 2. Let's see. I think he's going 2. Yeah, 2 rails. Perfect. I just think you can control the ball much better in the angles when you hit the 2 rails as opposed to the 1. This is just slide off the rail and bingo. Same kind of 9 shot. All right, got a little bowl game here, 8-6. That was big, huh?
This does have all the hallmarks of a 9-9er.
Well, depending on this game. I mean, this is 9-6. He's got to win 4 in a row, which is very tough, or 8-7, which is much closer. I was telling a guy out there, we were talking about winner break versus rotate break. The last 3 times I played Buddy Hall in a semi or final match, he had me 10-6 going to 11 3 times, and I ran 5 and out 3 times. Playing. All right, here we go. Watch this. Wow. He had potential there.
Look how far that 5 ball had to go.
Yeah, and it went in. If that ball doesn't go in, Filler, we're looking at maybe 9-5. You see that? I mean, that was, the pool gods. See, he went like this before the game. I saw that.
The sign of the cross
there
Mike
you
is
go.
making here in the booth.
There you go. So that's why that happened.
Mike assumes you know what he's thinking about.
Yeah. One in the side. No, but the cue ball came out.
He got rejected.
Look at this. Watch this. Bounce. Look
Hello, 2 ball.
Oh, my God. The 3 go. Look at this. See, one shot. Look how it changed. Look, 1. He's got the 2 hanging. 3, 4 right hanging there. 5, 7.
Does the 3 go for sure?
Yeah,
okay.
sure it goes.
Okay.
Oh, it's a hanger.
Okay.
He's just got to make sure he doesn't get anything. Yeah. He'll just go around the 4. I mean, this is, you like this for all the money. Little light spin. I mean, how do you like this? Boy, this game can drive you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the guy's looking like,
Yeah.
He gets on the hill, but now all of a sudden it's going to be a ball game. Then the FF, the feint factor, will come into play. Trust me. When it gets like this, the nerves now come out. Boy, Filler's just running around the table. So he can go for the side or the corner. His preference. I like hitting it firm. Side rail for the side pocket. That's the way I like to do it. He liked that. Very good. And a little follow. I mean, a lot of times the balls do lay good, easy, like really looks simple. Not always, but a lot of wrecks look like that. There we go, 8-7. So he won 2 in a row.
The 3rd break and run out of the set now for Filler.
3 in a row. How sweet that was. Well, now all of a sudden the FanDuel odds drop dramatically.
That was 2 in a row. It was 8-5.
Yeah, it's 8-7.
Right.
I mean, there you go. Now it's again, here's one of those huge games. This is the big, because it's either 8-8, okay, race to 2, or 9-7. The guy's got to win 3 in a row. So, I mean, this is huge. Yeah, this is a big one. Let's see how he racks these. Oh, he's got the 2 low. Uh-oh. Boy, that could be if the cue ball's down there. I don't think that 2's going anywhere. We'll keep an eye on the 1 if it goes in the side and where the 2 goes. Referee's he's going a little bold there, ref. You need that spray. I used that for a while. That spray? It was looks like a netted. So, I'll remind him of that. Hey. All right, here we go. If he makes the 1, let's watch where the 2 goes, if the 1 goes in the side. It went in. Look at the 2 right there. Look, there you go. See? I mean, the 2's right there. All right, could have gone anywhere. Just stay. Look at this run out. 2, 3. Ooh, this is very runnable.
6 looks tricky, but sometimes you get a spot where you can play the 5 off the 6 and release it from that point.
I actually don't think it's that bad.
Okay, I don't know. As bad. The overhead always deceives me, so you might be right.
See, the 2 didn't go anywhere. He had it low on the right side.
And you really don't like to move the 6 anyway.
And look at this. I mean, come on. This is, he's got a tremendous opportunity here. The 1 went in, the 2 stayed down. See? Well, 2 could have gone anywhere.
Lechner's broke very well throughout the set.
He hit that a little harder than he would like, I think. They got these little angles that they hit so soft. My nerves couldn't take that. I like the shots a little straighter and hit them more firm. Well, that wasn't that bad. Yeah, I guess maybe the angle was better than I thought. I think the 6 goes right in the side. or in the corner.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't know if he can get above it or he's got to force it. He's like dead straight. Let's see what he's doing. He's drawing. What is he doing here? Oh, very good. Yeah, that was simple.
Super good shot right there.
Yeah,
real delicate. That's
shot.
really one that deserves a replay because that was well executed. He was able to control the pace of the secondary object ball, which is never easy.
Yeah. But I think if he'd have had a hair of an angle, the 6 goes either way.
Oh, I agree. He could have did it the other way. This just made the whole rest of the rack set up a little bit nicer.
Well, he's going to go, I think, for the 8 in the side. He's got that angle that goes away.
Yeah.
So he'll play the 8 in the side. And 9, again, is in our normal area. Or he might be drawing this back. I'm not sure.
Oh, I think he's not. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 8 in the side, yeah. Like straight in.
He's got an angle. This would be his 4th break and run out of the set, Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting some shots and he's cashing them in.
No, they're both playing good. They haven't really done anything wrong, you know.
They're both over 900.
Yeah, I mean, they're both playing good. And there's our 9. I would practice this shot all the time because that looks like the 9 is almost always like right there. That's a big game. Gosh, that's a big game. Filler had the momentum coming back, but the rotate break got him. See what I mean? I mean, you know, Filler can't do a thing when the guy breaks and runs out and even shoot. So there you go. You know, like it or not. You know, winner break, Filler won 2 in a row. He might have drilled, the match would have been over, maybe. You know, I'm just saying. So, you know, it's give and take. Half the people, it's like a Trump-Biden thing, you know. Well, really, I talk to a lot of people. Everybody should get an equal break, okay. And then the other guys say, I win a game, I want a break. I like winner break because my barrage is bigger, like Strickland's and guys like that can run many racks, you know.
Right.
Now, he's getting something. Filler would be a phenomenal winner break player because you can just see he's got that temperament, that kind of, you know, he's got that quick kind of run out, break, make up a run out. All right, here we go. Well, this is do or die. The only thing I would hope he does not do is scratch because that's going to be the kiss of death. It's almost automatic if he scratches, he'll lose the game. He made the 1, and the 2's flying, and he's dead. Look at this. Look where this, and right in front of the side. Gamble. Yeah, I saw that coming. Now what do you do? This is, you might have to kick at this or push for the jump shot. I already know I guess he's going to roll down like that. I think and go for the jump. And I think the guy might take it.
Most unpleasant spot to have to push out from.
Yeah, this is part of the game that'll drive you crazy.
Well, you make 2 balls in the break, so it's hard to tie anything up. It's hard to play a safety game.
Yeah, no, I mean, and again, it's this cue ball back and forth crap, and you're gambling. It's like you might as well go to Vegas. I mean, this is real gambling here. It's like that story. You know, you go to your landlord and he says, "Where's the rent?" I go, "You know what? I couldn't get a shot off the break. I'll have to pay you next month." This is, I don't know about this push. Wow, what do you do here? Interesting.
Well, you won't be giving it back, that's for sure. You know, if we grab the overhead real quick, I think the shot that's ultimately going to be played is the 2 ball here and back down here, and then the cue ball is going to go down here like this.
I don't like that.
Well, what's the other choice?
I don't know yet, but I don't like that part.
Oh.
I think, if anything, I would hit the 2 on the edge and make the 2 hit somewhere, make the cue ball go behind all these balls like this, this. But I might shoot at the 5. I mean, I'm still looking. I'm still looking.
Yeah, 5's an inch
he
away
gave
from
it
the
back
rail,
to him. He gave it back to him. Well, he might shoot it. He could play a rail first.
Oh, that.
He could follow it up, hit the rail, right?
The rail first safety.
Rail first. No, rail first shot.
I know the rail first shot, but that 5-ball's not against the rail.
Oh, he's playing this. Okay, he's playing safe. That's all. Well, perfect safe. I thought he could have played the combination rail. I mean,
but you see, it's not on the rail.
Yeah, I know, but he could have hit it the 2 into the rail.
Yes.
And it's a big ball. It's only off like an inch.
Yes.
That's all. But
that wouldn't have been that bad. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But he gave it back, and he didn't, so it must not have felt good to him.
Right. And Filler made a great shot there. Now this
jump.
Long let's see what happens.
Something can go on the floor here.
Yeah, he missed it, and
Filler's going to be rewarded.
Filler's going to get a shot. Now, how you like this? Now, where's the 4 going? That's what I'm looking at. So he can make the 2, draw back around the 6, get out in the middle of the table. I mean, he can cut the 3 in and gamble into the 7.
You sort of hate to go into the balls here
know.
because it's not laying where you're likely to get a good shot.
I don't think he can get on the 3 to roll up and hit the 4 and stop in the middle of those balls. You see what I mean? In other words, if he could get on the 3, stop, hit the 4, and just stop, and he's stuck on the 9.
Well, he played to go into him.
So. Or, no, he might go around. He might go around and play the 4 easy and stick behind those balls. This is a preference. I don't know what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He hit him. There you go.
And he did get a shot.
What's wrong with the straight pull? See, when he hit the end rail, when you hit the edge of the ball either way, you open him. If you hit him flush, and if he'd have missed him, he still could have played a safe off the 4. So he's good. Look at this. We got he hit that good. At the 5, I probably just come off the rail. I don't know, 6 on the side. A little spin. See, a little slider with the spin. Here we go. 9-8 possibly if he runs out. Yeah, he showed a little knowledge there. You see, with a little breakout. That's the way I like to hit him, just like that. Forget the one rail stuff. Nine eight. Uh-oh. Are we going to get a 9-9 or?
Say, there's a real good chance.
We're due. I mean, we haven't had one even this close.
Our partners at digitalpool.com. If you haven't logged on or downloaded it yet, make sure that you do. You can follow the entire tournament, every table. You tell your friends and family back home.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's Ralph.
And even streaming each table as well. Digital Pool.
See Joe Biden sitting there? He's here.
There he is.
There he is. He's too cheap to buy the earpiece, you know. Yeah, he's right there. I don't know if they can get a camera on that, but Joe Biden's here. He loves pool. Comes every year. Pay the money. Pay the money. Yeah, he's going like this. He ain't. That guy's probably worth $3 billion. He wouldn't. It's like that story. The guy had the heart attack in the pool room, and they give him some air. Somebody get him an orange juice. Yeah. The paramedics come, and they're taking him out, and the owner goes, "Whoa, who's paying for that orange juice?" That's a true story, by the way, from my hometown. Who's paying for that orange juice?
Now he's got you tuned in.
There you go. Joe Biden right over there. We'll get you.
Right, big break here.
He made the almost scratch. The 2 is somewhere, and he's safe. There you go. And look, they're wide open.
Well, I don't know if he's safe. Is he?
No,
he doesn't have a back cut.
Got it. I don't. This is like one of those crazy. If you jump, you hit the edge of the ball. Who knows what's going to happen? He's pushing out. Then he push out for a tester. Oh, if he pushes there, he can only hit half the 2. Well, you're gambling, like I said. I mean, if you can't control the cue ball to get it in the middle of the table, which is your goal. So, making a ball and not having a shot, I don't know which is worse. Look at this push out.
Wow. There's no way he's taking this.
What's the guy doing?
Yeah,
I mean, that's like, what is he doing there?
He's kicking, just going to hope that it works out. Try to kick with speed, I guess.
He's going to kick at this or jump it?
No, I think he's kicking. That's a long jump.
I don't know why he put it like that then.
Yeah, a little tough.
This is throwing money away here. Push out for this. Yeah. Oh, he could hit it. Look at that. Well, how come Filler didn't take that? Huh? I mean, that looked like a pretty good safe if he could hit the edge of the ball and just go, you know what I mean?
We both thought he was completely blocked. Yeah. And here on the overhead, it was completely blocked.
Totally
but
blocked,
then he made that look pretty easy.
That's what I'm saying. If I was Filler, I can't believe he didn't take that.
Yeah, that was unusual.
I mean, if he doesn't he hit a ball coming down. If that doesn't happen, you're dead. He's behind the 9 and 3 and all this.
It's going to be tough to deal with anyway.
He's probably going to bank this towards the 4 and put the cue ball on the left, is what I think.
Bank it soft?
Yep, bank it over there. He didn't hit it very well.
Well,
I mean, he's okay. Yeah, I'm saying that.
He knew that he wasn't. He just wanted to make sure he didn't have a straight-in look.
Well, now, let's see what we got here. He can play it. He might play the safe off of the. He's got to hit it past the 8 like he's looking at. That's the key, is get it past the 8. And the cue ball could get lucky down table. He can't scratch. The 6 is blocking that. So if he hits the 2 thin enough, puts it up here, cue ball, he can kind of maybe want to do this.
Oh, you got to get the overhead. Yeah,
overhead?
Grab the overhead.
He can hit the 2 here, and the cue ball would go like this possibly, something of this nature.
And Mike's saying the 2 would go to the end rail rather than stay where he marked it.
But he's got to hit it thin. He's okay. Well, he's all right. He hit it a little full.
I think he's left a shot, though.
See, he didn't hit it thin enough.
He's not all right.
No, he didn't hit it thin enough. He caught the 8. If he'd hit it a little thinner, missed the 8, the Filler would have been in trouble. But now, of course, this isn't easy. He's over a ball. He's got to cut it thin, let the cue ball run. But it's better than the other alternative of not even be able to hit the ball. So he's probably happy. I think he's just going to slow cut this in. Wow, that was a good shot there. And 9-9. Okay, I called it. Not quite yet. Oh, he's good. He's looking at that already. Yeah, these are very doable. How do you like this? Nice shots. He kind of punched it up there a little bit. Now come across. He can. I don't think he's going in between the 5 and 9. He's probably just come straight across in between the 9 and 6.
That's how you'd think.
Well, I don't know.
He's used inside spin on some of these before that we didn't expect.
Yeah, he tried did it there a little bit. Yeah.
Got up close. Good shot.
I don't know.
Well, you know it's a good shot.
Yeah, but I don't think there was any need for that. I mean, you could just cut it in. Whoa. Hit that one a little thin. Now the 6, I think he could follow it or draw it either way. I can't tell the angle that good. So he either hits it high with right or low with left. Low with left. 2 rails. He hit that a little weak. Get up. He's all right. He's okay.
Yeah, he hit that real good.
Yeah, no, I'm saying he doesn't want to get the cue ball closer to the rail.
Right.
That shot's a little tricky, especially 9-8.
Looks like he has to draw it to the other side of the table to play the 9.
Force it a little.
Oh, yeah.
He's
effortless.
Good. Perfect, yeah.
9-9 will be our score after this 9 ball finds the bottom of the pocket.
We called this 9-9. Haven't seen one. Uh-oh. Whose break? Filler's break. That's why. Remember we were talking about the lag, how important? The lag is huge here.
Hey, we're going to have a short player timeout, looks like.
Are you kidding? I wouldn't do that in a minute. How could he do that? And as I said, this match is worth 7,000 or 8,000 more to the winner. So this is a big match here for pool. 8,000. That's a nice little.
Well,
they're shaking. Good.
Yeah, no, there's always this good sportsmanship. The winner of this match gets $7,000 minimum. The loser of this match gets $3,250 minimum. Well, maximum for the loser. 2 balls right behind the 1. That figures to stay in the middle of the table.
He
1
made
ball's
the
down.
1. 2's up table, and he's stuck. Look at this game, boy.
We hit the template.
Yeah, what a game this is. How do you like it? How do you like this game? Well, I mean, what are you going to do? He made the 1. I mean, this has to be expected in this, the way these guys do this. You know, that's all.
Yeah, right.
It's a gamble. You're gambling. I mean, if you were breaking out in the middle of the table, controlling the cue ball, playing for the 1. This never happens. 1 in 20 games you get something like that. Like the middle of the table, the ball gets right on you. I mean, now what happens? My heart's pumping a little.
Yeah, it definitely wakes you up.
Well, is he going to push out for a shot, a jump? Long shot. He could push out for the jump over to 9, that kind of thing. I don't know. This is tricky. He could bank the 5 and put the cue ball by the jaws, hit the left of the 5, push it over.
He might be pushing the 4 up on top of the 5.
That's a good idea.
To tie something up.
No, you're right. And then coast to the rail. No, he's going to watch 5.
Well, he might do it with a 5 then.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, something. There you go. Something. That's what I was thinking. Okay, warp drive, inside English, cut it in the left, 3 rails around the table, and go to dinner. Now, what do you do here? I mean, let's see, no, you can't even get on the 3. The 4 is blocking that pocket. So if you warp drive the 2 in, no, he's not going to do this. You got to play it safe. Yeah. Because when it's at this stage, I'm looking to shoot. I don't care what it is, if I can run out. But I don't think he can't. He can't make the 2 and get on the 3.
I kind of like this shot. I don't know if we can grab the overhead, but roll this ball down here, rolling the cue ball for here, and just letting the 2 ball, if it just clears this, you got a lot of clutter there. You can make it at least
I think
tough.
that's what he's doing. And the 7 may also guard, If he catches it, he shot at it.
He went for it.
And what good is this? See where the cue ball's going? He has no shot.
No.
See what I mean? If that laid to go 3 rails, the 3 passes the 4, yes. No, Filler's got a good shot here now. All he's got to do is get on the 3. And the 4 is on the rail, so he can't have a severe angle. This is, I don't know what he's going to do.
This is Filler's specialty is
look where he's pointing.
Accurate shooting, but the position play was going to be the hard part of this.
Well, I think I'd hit a high ball and come towards the 9. You see what I mean? Now he's looking at going between the 6 and 5. I don't see how that's. There you go.
He didn't even fool with that.
You're right. But now he's got to play the 3 and bump the 4 because he has too much angle. I think I would hit that firm and try and go past the 9 or hit the 9. Because if he does that, the game's over. Not over, but you know what I mean. Because now he's got to hit the 4, slide it towards the 4. See what happens. Oh, he played safe. See, that was pretty smart.
Nice shot.
Look at that. Yeah, see? That's how tough that situation was, see?
Right.
So that's...
But it looks like Lechner may have a shot at this, and the cue ball's going to naturally travel around, so he's got a chance.
I don't think... Can he hit it?
Maybe not.
No,
maybe not. Maybe it's too good of a safe. Yeah, it looks like he's back cutting it now. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I would have taken a shot on the 2 and tried to hit the 9.
You see here on our overhead, it looks like he has a clear run at it. Then when you look out on the table or...
No.
Just the way he's going, he doesn't have a clear run at.
Yeah.
Oh, he's kicking 1 rail. Oh, this is really hideous. Because now it's hard to get separation.
He missed the whole ball, too.
What a great safety by.
Yeah, great safety. Yeah. Smart play because he could have played the 3 and tried to spin, nip the 4 and hope something happens, or he did the safety play. So that was very good. Of course, it's not over yet. He's got... he's going for this. I guess that's good. Follow down. The run out isn't a hanger with the 5 where it is. Nice shot. Watch it. Come up a little. Very good. So He could play the 5 up the corner and then follow for the 6 on the side. He could try and drift up and play the 5 to the corner he's closest to. I don't think he's going to hit the rail and come out. I think it's one of those or slide it up. I think he's going to play for the 5 in the same pocket. No, he went for that. I don't know. Well, okay. He's got to get another good speed shot, though. Boy,
but just center the table.
But just center the table. Yeah, it's not.
Once he leaves that second cushion, if he can just come off that second cushion 2 feet.
Oh yeah, I think he's good.
Here,
I think
1
he's
foot,
good. No, he's
2 feet.
No, he's good.
Okay,
he's good. He hit it good. It's still. No, he's perfect. I'm seeing it from this angle. Very nice. He's out. How do you like that? Smart. Yep. He's out. 7. That's perfect. 7, 8 in the side. Nice. Perfect.
just a little.
He's got a little
draw with a little slide here. Just a little kill shot. Trickle the cue ball 6 inches closer to the 9.
Perfect.
Gorgeous.
How do you like this
Gorgeous.
match? Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Great match. 10-9.
10-9. We said we haven't had one of those yet.
Hard to beat the left-handers.
Can't beat the. I told you, the left-handers are stealing.
All right, on behalf of Mike Sigel and all of us at ACCUSTATS, we want to thank you for joining us once again. That is our time for this time. So long.